Love him or hate him, and I know there's quite a few of both out there, Richard Hart is a really interesting character in crypto. Stick around, because today we're going to talk about him, and maybe even answer the age-old question, where does a man buy pants that has balls so big? Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Tales from the Crypto Keeper, and I am your friendly neighborhood Canuck, the Crypto Keeper. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. We encourage everybody to do their own research and lose their own fucking money. Although he's toned it down recently, and I get a kick out of going back and watching his debates with Peter McCormick and Alex Saunders. Jesus! Burn him to the ground, son! This guy's mouth used to always be dirtier than Cardi B's fucking cave of horrors, and I personally love that. What do we know about Richard Hart? He often mentions his first business endeavor, which was an at-home car stereo business, and that's amongst other things like a shopping cart platform and an air conditioning business. A fucking real go-getter. But that's all fucking boring. Let's get to the good stuff. So Richard found Bitcoin in a Reddit thread when it was around $1, and he started mining right away. And that is exactly the point that it looks like shit started to flip for Richard. He credits himself for predicting that Bitcoin was gonna hit 20K back in 2017 when it was only around 5 grand. And guess what? He was right! 2019, he says, hey, 60K for Bitcoin. Right again! Then he calls the 65K top on the day that it fucking happens and calls the Ethereum peak. And he says it's gonna follow the same pattern. Everyone's like, nah. And indeed it did follow the same pattern. Richard Ichiban. If you watched any of his live streams, you've seen his boxes of Rolexes that are valued at well over $5 million. The man knows his watches. And all of his ridiculously expensive Louis Vuitton clothes and bears and that fucking amazing bonnet. How good would that shit look on me, right? Backwards, a little bit of a jungle vibe. The guy owns a couple of Ferraris, one of which is the quickest ever made at 1,000 horsepower. Take me for a fucking ride, please. His most recent video, I think it was an innuendo, but he was saying he had a crazy weekend and hurt his hands. I wish I could hurt my hands that way. The last time I had a crazy weekend and anything got hurt was my asshole, because I got fucking fooled. She was a handsome man. Now, most recently, he's purchased the Enigma. What the fuck is the Enigma, you're saying? Oh my god, only a diamond that's like billions of years old, 555 fucking carats. Do you know how many carats that is? Bugs Bunny and his orgy of fucking sexy rabbit peoples couldn't finish these carats. There are Mad Hair Society members right now, pounding pod wishing they had that many carats. And then his biggest endeavor ever into crypto is what he's most known for, and you guys know I'm talking Hex. We're talking about the Hexicans, the people that believe. And with Hex, he created the world's first high-interest blockchain certificate of deposit, which did, follow my fucking lips, 10,000x in less than 2 years. How do you ass clowns doubt this fucking guy? And 10,000x, I'm pretty sure it's like 1,000,000% APR. If you missed out on Hex and becoming a Hexican, like we did here at Tales from the Crypto Keeper, fear not, because he has his next project, Pulsechain. And guys, it is set to be an Ethereum fork that is the biggest airdrop in the fucking history of cryptocurrency. So every ERC token that you hold on Ethereum, you'll also hold on the Pulsechain. Not to mention the sacrifice period for Pulsechain raised over $25 million for Sens.org, a medical research company studying life longevity. Fuck me, if I had this dude's kind of success, I would want to live forever too. But I mean, for now, you can find me in the tub with my toaster. And then after all of this, he announces the first DEX, PulseX. Now, PulseX has already had their sacrifice period too. And the last I've heard, guys, is that these are scheduled to release in May or June of this year. So we are creeping up on this fucking rapidly. Now, he has many, if not more, haters. They call everything he's done, Hex, a scam. Well, I say, fuck them. Because when looking for a measure of success, demonstrated records of success. You have how many Hexican millionaires that believed in this fella? We're gonna have how many new Pulsechain millionaires because of this guy? If you're sitting at home in your mom's basement and you gotta run to the store to get smokes in your 86 Prius, shut your fucking mouth about Richard Hart, pal. And I'm gonna reply with what he replies to everybody. Show him one fucking person that's been scammed by this. Now to bookend this with something more floss and boss than those fucking necklaces he wears with those beautiful goddamn medallions, there's a documentary on Richard Hart in progress all about Hex and the story that has unfolded to this point. The known title at this time is The Highest of Stakes, and this is being described as the real story of the most controversial figure ever who has the most successful asset ever in the history of crypto. So that's gonna do it today, guys, on Richard Hart. If you agree with what I said or disagree with what I said, let's get it going down in the comments, all right? If you like this video, hit the like button. If you really liked it, grab your PulseX by the ankles, swing that bitch like a golf club, and subscribe. And if you want to see our content right when it comes out, cut the balls, baby, hit the bell. Happy investing.
Drink all night, sleep all day, yeah.